Welcome to Startup SmartUp's video tutorial on landscaping. Now, mowing your parents' yard may be a bit of a chore. However, beautifying someone else's yard, that's something different entirely. I'm going to show you all the equipment you're going to need, and that way there you'll get a good idea which you're going to need. We're going to start with the blowers that are going to be on your truck. You're going to have you can either have a hand blower, which is this, and it's commercial use. I mean, it's very powerful. It'll blow anything you need to blow. Walkways, leaves, everything. After you've done with your property, you blow everything down. This is very easy to handle. It's very light and it's easy to carry. If you only have a pickup truck to carry it in, you don't have to have a lot of room. This is very ideal. It's an Echo hand blower. Then we go to the big blower, which is the backpack blower, which is heavier, a lot more power. It's a Husqvarna. And this blower is used for when we're in big parking lots, in commercial buildings, and big areas where we need a little bit more power to blow. This backpack blower is usually used on commercial accounts, not so much on the residentials. This piece of equipment here is probably, I'd say $550, $600 for this backpack. Containing to the hand blower, which is right here, $250. Okay, the weed eater, this is a Shindwa. You can get Shindwa, very well known name, like Toro. Shindwa is a brand name. You can get it in Echo, but we run Shindwa hedge trimmers and Shindwa weed eaters. This is a T242. This is a commercial. You can get one a little smaller. This one here will probably run you anywhere between $350 to $400. This is a commercial. Very light. This is a self-tapping head, they call it. After it runs, when you're running it, the line may break down. So when you're running it, it's going. All you do with this is you tap it on the ground. The line feeds out. Okay, this is a Shindwa professional handheld single blade hedge trimmer. You can buy a cheaper hedge trimmer. It's a double blade. It has less horsepower than this, and it will do the job on lighter, more how I'd say smaller bushes or shrubs. This is for big shrubs. This will do any kind of a shrub, grasses, anything like that. But this one here will run you between $375 to $425. You can buy a cheaper one for $225 to $250. It's not going to perform like this, but you can get by just a little bit cheaper. Okay, this is the small handheld hedge trimmer. We also have a commercial. This here is what's nice about this piece of equipment is it's long and it's like this, so you can get further out or higher up on a shrub without getting on a ladder. This thing will run you about $500, and it's a really great piece of equipment that you can use on ivy. It's adjustable, meaning you can cut it whatever way you want it. So if you're cutting like this, you want to go like this. Use it like this, you can cut it like this. Bring it back up, and it's adjustable, so it goes any which way you want. If you want to go like this, let's say on top of a hedge, you're up here like this, and you want to do a top, or a top like that. So this is the unique thing about this piece of equipment. We find that this is great because you're not bending over all day long with, like you are with the small one. You can use this on almost anything up to an inch in diameter. It'll cut. Toro mower. The engine's made by Honda. The best you can buy. It's all steel plated. It's all bearings. It's all self-propelled, meaning that it pulls you. You don't push it. You start it and you engage it, engage the blades, and it takes off. We'll show you this out here. The basics that you're going to need is, like I showed you, the mower. You can get a non-commercial mower. self-propelled, or you can get a used commercial mower. Then you have your basic, the weed eater, and you have the hedge trimmer, and you have the hand blower. Those 4 things. Of course, a rake and a shovel, and as we call it the hoe, the hula hoe, just anything for flower bed use, and you're pretty well set. And that will all fit, and of course a couple of garbage cans or tarps or whatever you're going to use, and a pickup truck. This trailer here is a basic small trailer. It'll hold 2 mowers, and it'll hold, I'll show you, hold all your equipment, so you have to constantly unload and load the truck every day when you're done with work. If you have the money, this trailer you could pick up one of these trailers for like $1,000. Have it all it's all wired, plugs right into your truck. It's a commercial license plate, so you register it one time and that's it. I bought this, and I built it, put plywood on here, built it myself. I just bought the frame, the standard axle frame. I just put the plywood, bolted on, and how I wanted to set my stuff up. These racks here are really good racks. They're about $200 a piece. They bolt right onto the frame here, and which is nice about these are you put them on here, these clips here and here, and so the main thing here, you don't want your equipment flopping around all over the place, because that's what breaks your equipment. Yeah. So what you do is you buy these racks, and then you just put things right in here like so, and like that, and then you're set. So you're all set to go. Easy handling, easy in and out. Pull them off, put it on. Real basic. When you're starting out, you don't need all this stuff, but it makes time's a very important issue. If you're unloading and loading all day long, you get tired, and plus you're working, doing the work you're doing. It's physical, very physical. This business is very physical. Loading, unloading, it tires you out. At the end of the day, you're tired. Whereas you can just load on here, load out here. When you get home from work, unhook it, and put it in the tray, put it in the garage, like I do. Everything's on here. You don't have to load every morning when you get up to go to work. Everything's ready to go.
So it's a little bit of an investment, but as you build your business, it's something.
As of right here, right now, if you want to do this right now, to do everything here with this trailer and that equipment, the ladder, all your stuff, you're looking probably $2,500 to $3,000,
Right.
and then you're pretty well set. All right, basic trailer, lowering the gate, just the pin right here, push on, opens up, comes down. And so, a little heavy, so bend your knees. Come back in there, the mowers sit right in here. You can see we have a board right down on the floor of the trailer. We lift this thing up, set the 2 wheels in there so the mower won't go anywhere. Now when you close the gate will meet up to the mower. Meet up to the mower, like that. Pin goes back in, and the mower won't go anywhere. So the mower's not going to get beaten up by when you're driving. It's sturdy, so it's not getting banged around. So the idea of this whole situation is to have everything in an orderly way. This is the 2x6 here. It separates the garbage cans from the gasoline cans. Have a place where you fit them here. And I have 15-gallon black plastic buckets that trees come in that I save, that I put like my little stuff in here, like my little stuff like this, my little bow saw, my hand loppers that cut my limbs off my trees. I got different kinds of loppers, Coronas, and that's where I store all this stuff. So it's perfect for what you need. A little hoe here for the flower bed work. And then your little shovels put in here for if you're planting flowers. And I also have just a little rake that I use when I'm doing just detail work. I also have on the other side over here another bucket, and that's where I keep my Roundup and my sprayer, spray my weeds. So this is very, very important. Okay. I have a 5-gallon, this is regular gasoline. Unleaded regular gasoline.
You just pick that up at the
Gas station. Sometimes they like you to with the gas we have now, they like to use the higher octane instead of the 87. Go to the middle one on these engines because they run cleaner. I mean, if you're only doing a few accounts a day, don't worry about it. Just use. But if you're doing a large amount of accounts a day, like 10 to 12 houses a day, we go to a higher octane gas.
Okay.
But like I say, when you're just starting, chances are you're not going to have any problems. So that's what I would definitely use. But I always get a 5 gallon because you're going to go through more of this than you are this, the 2-cycle. Next thing is all this equipment that I've been showing you, the hedge trimmers, the weed eaters, the blowers are all 2-cycle. They're not regular. You have to have 2-cycle gas. And it's very important that you mix it right. You're going to mix one of these 2-cycle containers, which has 2.5 gallons of mix. You're going to mix this, put it in your 2.5 gallon container of gas. If it's empty, it's fine. Just dump the oil into the container, fill the container up with gas, shake it around, make sure it gets good and shaken up so it's mixed, and then you're off and running. If you have gas in here already you want to add, just go ahead. This is full of regular gas. Just go ahead and dump the oil, full thing of oil in there and mix it up.